The boys are back in town. What's up, guys?
J-Ho, what it do?
Full Sport Press 2025. What up, Coach?
What's happening?
What's up, guys?
How's it going, brother?
We here.
Yeah.
Company meeting.
Yeah, gotta do that sometime.
Good time.
Team
Good
building.
time. Team building.
Yes, Lord.
Cameraman's upset. Weezy, give me your song of the week, my brother.
Song of the week for me this week is Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel.
Can't be cruel. You can't be cruel. I'm keeping it R&B with Weezy
I'll
today.
never be that cool to
I
you.
got a Bobby Brown question before you do that.
Lord.
Worst random 8 bars on the song. Bobby Brown or DeVoe from Bell Biv and DeVoe.
DeVoe.
Random 8 bars out of nowhere. DeVoe just,
It just random.
Random 8 bars.
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
He almost ruined he almost ruined Poison.
Bobby Brown ain't got no- Bobby
He
Brown
almost
got-
did.
Bobby Brown has some shit though.
Yeah.
What else?
Now he got 2.
Bobby got one album.
Bobby got 2 albums.
Guess what?
That's long.
All them songs you about to name,
Ain't giving
they
me
all on
love,
one album.
We hold on.
Yeah.
That's what Bobby Brown said.
We gonna get there.
Yeah.
Let me get to it. My song of the week is David Ruffin's "Common Man."
You
Went there. Yeah.
back on that one. All right. Old
You
school.
know anything about that "Common Man" by David Ruffin?
You know who David Ruffin is?
That part of Temptations, ain't it? David Ruff.
Yeah, you go.
That's all I know.
Okay.
What you got, Coach?
Man.
Man, I went Diplomats. Who am I?
Who am I?
Ooh,
Who
Yeah.
are you?
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's what they say.
Yeah.
They say a man is never, ever,
Heat
ever-
makers.
Heat makers, yeah.
Talk to me, Joe.
God, man. Red and blue disc, coach.
Yeah.
Double disc.
Double this.
Yes, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I got the only new song on the list today. ESTG. My love. Shout out to ESTG.
He done fell off that album right there. Wasn't nothing.
It got better at the end.
No, it
It
did.
got better. This song is the second from last song on the
Okay.
tape. It's straight. Go back and check it
I
out.
thought he was locked up.
Nah, he beat that case.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Shout out to ESTG,
Yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yep.
All right, let's get to it, guys.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
He just trying to make it.
Cameraman is taking a vow of silence. See?
Right. My bad, brother. My bad. I hold on to him.
Episode 552. We are breaking down the winners and losers of the 2025 NBA trade deadline.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. Talk to the people.
And Nate Robinson, man. Y'all know Nate
Stop
Robinson
that.
had some health issues.
Yeah.
It was announced today Nate Robinson has found a kidney donor.
That's hard.
Good.
That's good for the
Good.
game. So kicking out,
Good.
man. Shout out to Nate.
Good.
Man.
Good.
Good to hear
Glad
that.
to see that.
Yeah.
Glad to see that.
That made my day right there. Seeing that.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Shout out to Nate, man.
Shout out to Nate.
What you got, Couch? Best of the week, Cal.
We'll talk about it a little later on the show, but man, Alvarez and Crawford is done.
No, sir.
I thought it's.
It's back. You didn't see my message?
Oh my God.
It's back on.
That's what I'm saying. It's done.
All right, it's done. It's going to happen.
It is
done.
Oh,
It's done.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can say, damn, wait, just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not done. Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
Deal is
finalized.
happening.
Yeah,
Deal
it's
is
happening.
Okay.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, it's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
My best of the week is Sterling Sharp, the older brother of Shannon Sharp, was elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Legit, he was one of the first wide receivers I saw that was unguardable. And if it wasn't for that neck injury that he had, I think he'd be mentioned in the same ilk. Tim Brown, Jerry Rice,
Mhm.
Mike Irvin. Shout out to Sterling.
Mhm.
Long overdue.
Yeah.
Well deserved. What you got, Weez? Best of the week.
Best week for me is, man, Jameis Winston found something he's good at. Found something he's good at. I don't know damn what they say he did. He's actually been entertaining.
He's always been entertaining.
I'm just saying he's found a niche. I think he got a career.
What's his niche, Weezy? What is it?
Go out there, act the fool for them people.
Man.
Nah, he's
He threw for 5,000 yards.
And how many interceptions?
30.
That's that Nolan Ford. Nolan Ford. you let we ain't gonna talk about that. But here you go.
Yeah.
James Winston's found a career after football.
Okay.
Let's just hope it
Yeah.
rambles up pretty quickly here.
Right back to you.
Done?
Y'all don't think James is done?
I know he gonna be a backup quarterback
Yeah.
next year.
He can be a backup,
Make a bet.
Yeah.
but he ain't a starter in the NFL.
I mean, he started this year.
And you see what that got him.
He won a game.
They ain't throwing W's in
Now,
the
hold
press
on.
conference.
Now, to keep it real, that team was a crap show.
was a bad
Bad.
team.
It was bad.
Bad team.
Yeah.
It was bad.
He didn't win. He didn't help him out a lot either.
God, he was praying to God. He did the
Nah.
Deliver for pick six. Deliver for pick
That's what he
six.
said now. He said, I know I don't do that, but that's what he do.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's okay.
Right back to you. What's your worst of the week, buddy?
Oh, my worst of the week is the media in the NFL at the press conferences, man. They let anybody say any, like this whole Radio Row thing in the press conference. This is crazy.
Yeah, trying to get back into the game
It's
because nobody's
crazy.
talking about
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
And NFL honors was horrible last night.
Terrible.
Mm.
And they were hard on Bill Belichick last night.
Gotta be.
The other thing living though.
He don't care.
Yeah, he
He's
playing.
shaking.
Ill.
Yeah, he gets down.
You got to play the game. My
be
worst
real.
of the week is Pro Bowl. We got to defund the Pro Bowl, Jeff. We have to. If that event itself isn't serious and the replacement process is even less serious,
Yeah.
got to stop treating it as such, man. It's time to defund it, get rid of it, maybe just figure out a way to honor people that were Pro Bowl participants.
That's it.
But I'm not trying to watch them play flag football. They playing video games, tug of war.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I'm telling you, they need to get back to the old games they had at the old Pro Bowl.
With the big target and all
The
that.
big targets.
They had that this year.
That's different though. But it was better back then. Yeah.
But they had a game to play after that. That's why.
And they need to do bring back the quarterback long throw.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah.
get back to that stuff.
The NFL has way too many innovators and people that's smart behind closed doors to not come up with a good way to do the Pro Bowl.
I heard you.
I think they just it's been dead and they just holding on and they just don't want to let it go.
Defund.
No love.
What you got, Coach?
Involved. Hold on.
Worst of the week.
My worst of the week, man, is that the Alvarez Jake Paul fight got canceled because I'm tired of Jake Paul.
You want
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted him to get in there with Canelo.
That's why I'm saying.
Canelo would have.
That's what I'm saying.
him
That
out.
they canceled it. That's why I'm mad.
He can't fight Canelo.
That's what I want. When they said that fight was happening, I was like, yes, finally. And then it got canceled. Hot about it.
Yeah.
What you got, Jeff? Let's close this out. Worst of the week.
The Associated Press not knowing who Babyface was at the
That was
that was bad.
That was bad.
That was
That's
bad.
Babyface, bro.
That's Babyface.
My young ladies that was doing the interview.
Oh.
You should probably know that's Babyface.
You got to know
Yeah.
that space.
That's a legend right there.
Man,
Face.
In front of you and you looking at. I mean,
I
Sheriff.
don't even know what that was.
They walk by.
Who was that? Who is that?
See, that's what that
Uh-huh.
speaks of kind of what Weezy was saying, how the NFL's letting the press just say any and everything. The Associated Press is a reputable source. They just hire some influencers from social media to do some interviews on the red carpet, and they had no clue they was looking at a legend right there.
Mm-mm.
It's crazy, man.
Know your history.
Please,
Know your
in Black History Month.
All right.
Did we find out the winners of who gets the W?
You got him?
I don't have them.
It was close because
Nick didn't do that.
he didn't do it this week.
Mm.
Hit Nick up. Nick. Shout out to Nick.
Yeah.
I was on the
Big back.
Yeah.
Big Back Lounge.
Big back line.
Yeah, shout out to Big Back Lounge. We had a good conversation,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Nick. That's my guy.
You ain't give my props for the turkey bacon either.
You know what, Coach?
That's a me fine.
No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. That is 100%. Now, I know y'all saw that. Shout out to Coach Lock. Shout out to House, too. House said he put you on.
No, I don't know about that. I gotta talk to House about that. I don't know about that house. I
Put you on.
don't know about
House said he
that.
put you on, so I didn't know who to get the credit to. So I just said, God, hey, yeah, I kept it
I
straight.
gotta
That
talk
was-
to House. I don't know about that house. I don't know.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, and the Amazon Music. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho
Yes, sir.
and Weezy.
What it do?
You guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners.
Yeah, this one's rough. This week's award recipient is Marcus Jordan. Let me do this. Let me start.
Floor is yours.
What do
man.
you think, me dog?
I knew. See, that's why my dog. See, that's why we gotta have the show because he would have vetoed this one. Go, please, go. Please.
Marcus Jordan, man. Y'all your daddy, your daddy. And here's the thing. You gotta chill, bro. And that everybody know this. Everybody know what he's done. And you gotta fucking chill. You out here with Thomas the Train and shit. Y'all with Thomas the Train and shit. And when you get caught, all of a sudden you want to drop your daddy's name.
That was wild.
Yeah. Don't do that. Make a call first, man. Somebody gonna come get you.
That's right. Yeah. You want me to get to the specifics real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. If you hadn't heard, Marcus Jordan was arrested in Florida after he got his vehicle stuck on the train tracks, like Weezy mentioned, Thomas the Train. In the early hours of Tuesday, the 34-year-old is being charged with DUI, cocaine possession, and resisting arrest without violence. Officers asked Jordan and the unnamed passenger to get out of the vehicle to avoid the risk of getting hit by an oncoming train, which was scheduled to be there within the hour. But they didn't step out until the officers officially ordered them to do so. After Michael Jordan said,
Marcus.
no. After Michael Jordan said, I'm going to reverse my vasectomy and have more kids.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because Marcus Jordan told them, I'm Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on the train tracks. I don't know how I got here. After they did that, police found a clear plastic baggie with a white powdery substance in one of his pockets. According to the report, Jordan refused to cooperate when taken to the patrol vehicle. He also refused to do breath samples at the DUI center. He was booked in the Orange County Jail, posted bond, and released just before noon on Tuesday.
Come on,
Marcus.
Marcus tried to get back in the car on the train tracks. Talking about I need him to get my car.
How did you get there?
Bro,
He said, let's just push it off.
I'm just trying to go home.
Yeah. Now you're trying to go home.
No, Marcus.
we should be laughing.
You know what?
He needs some help.
I know
He needs
what's
some help.
going
Like, he needs some help,
on.
man.
And I know what's going on. His dad didn't cut him off. He can't call his dad ain't talking to him no more.
No. His daddy's still taking care of him because he's in a Lambo.
right.
He was in a Lambo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lambo
that's
truck
light
and
work. That's light work, though. Lambo to Jordan, that's light work. His dad ain't answering the phone no more. His dad ain't answering the phone. Dad ain't talking to him no more. You embarrassing me? He ain't answering the phone
I'm
no
gonna be
more.
real. Who we said we was gonna name the award after him?
My man's from
what
what
you call it, bro?
Jonte Porter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonte Porter.
Marcus.
Marcus, darling.
Let's get started with the first half.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
Hell yes, that too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy, what it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Big Jill, what do you find on social media, my brother?
Thanks for asking, Weezy. You can find me at JEasley84 across all social media platforms.
Coach Locke, back.
Yes, sir. Back in the saddle. Nothing's changed. It's Locke_the_great. That's THA. Get at me.
Yeah.
Jay, what you talk to him?
I'm J Hub on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter.
I'm FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm always on Twitter. I'll let him.
Cameraman is FSP_cameraman on I thought you want to talk.
No, you
Bow
wanna
silence.
talk.
Bow silence. All right. Let's kick the first half off with some NFL talk, guys. 29-year-old Myles Garrett, he wants out of Cleveland. The demand doesn't come as a complete shock as Garrett has played for the Browns for 8 years with just one playoff win. Garrett is signed for 2 more seasons and a cap hit of $19.5 million and $20.3 million, respectively, for the acquiring team. Now that he's essentially put himself on the block and the Browns are on the clock as well, what team should be blowing up Browns general manager Andrew Berry's phone? We'll kick things off with Weezy. Give me your first and only pick for Myles Garrett. Where does he go?
The first, I just only pick one team.
Nah, it don't matter.
Shit, all of them should be calling, but
You see what he
should be
said to the Titans?
we need so much. I mean, he'll help us for sure.
You hear what he said about the Titans, though?
Who?
A Titan fan was like, hey, you should come to the Titans. We could build around you. He's like, you guys haven't done a really good job of that. Yeah, I could just stay where I'm at if I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, he want to go to he want to go to a Contender. He don't want to go to somebody that's building. He wants to go to a place that's ready to roll right
Ready to
now.
roll. Ready, mix, add, stir.
Yeah,
Myles Garrett. Yeah.
yeah. So
What do you pick?
man, I can't think off the top of my head, but Minnesota.
Minnesota ain't bad because they don't have any pass rushers for real.
Yeah.
Daniel Hunter gone. What you got, Joe?
Hey, hey.
Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo. Huh?
Pay any price.
Give anything you need.
Yeah.
You didn't go get Derrick Henry last year. We could have used him. But anyway, make this do the right thing.
They got to.
Give him every pick we got. I mean, every pick we got for 5 years. We don't need it. You get him, we don't need it. Get that Von Miller contract off the books, because, my Lord, and give them whatever they want for Myles Garrett. And let's go win the Super Bowl.
5 years that you guys have played against the Chiefs.
No pass rush.
No pass
but you
rush.
gotta
They
pay
only
him
gave
too,
up
Jeff.
5 sacks.
You got to pay him too in a couple of years.
That's fine. He deserves every he
Well,
deserves every penny.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett deserves every penny he wants.
Him and Vaughn makes the same amount of money.
And that's
They'll get rid of
insane in 2025. That's an insane statement.
Well, his contract was only supposed to be there for 2 years.
I said it was the worst contract.
And it's only been 2 years. He won't play that next year, Jeff. You'll get your wish. What you got, Coach? God dang.
I had the Vikings too, man. They run the 3-4. They got productive edge rushers, Jonathan Greener, Andrew Van Ginkel, but they aren't Myles Garrett. And we saw what Minnesota did. And another one I have, because since we had Minnesota, the Commanders.
Yeah.
That surprising run to the NFC Championship game with Jay Daniels, who my coach don't believe in still.
Yeah, to this day.
They're a team on the rise. They have plenty salary cap space with $78 million, so they can pay him, and he can be on a Contender.
I'm rolling with that because they lost Dante Fowler. He was their main sack person with 10.5 sacks, a little long in the 2. So you put him with Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, that front line in Washington be tough. Now you just get another running back like how the Eagles did, get one more wide receiver on the outside to help scare Terry. That's tough. But I'm going with the Bears, man. Yeah. That's $78 million. Yeah. The Bears. Last offseason, they went all in on fixing their offense, go all in on fixing your defense this year. You put him alongside Montez Sweat, put him alongside, what's the other guy that they got, the middle linebacker, played for Pittsburgh.
They still got
Edmonds.
Yeah.
Terrence, Edmonds, yeah. So you can swing that rookie deal with Caleb Williams for 4 years. You can figure that out. I think they can contend if they have one more person in Chicago. So listen, the Bills number 1, but Commanders right there, and also the Bears.
Give whatever.
Baltimore.
I'm gonna name a scary team.
Baltimore is terrifying.
Yeah.
Nah, not Baltimore.
If he go to Baltimore, I'm not watching football.
Nah, Baltimore ain't the team.
San Francisco?
Team is Detroit. He go to
He
Detroit.
can go to Detroit.
Yeah.
He go to
Put
Detroit.
opposite Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson, and keep that offense the same.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because they lost because they lost the defensive coordinator. He makes up for a lost defensive coordinator.
Yeah, just put this plug and play.
Yeah.
That'd be scary.
He put out a short list,
That'd
and
be scary.
everybody we mentioned, minus the Bears,
Was on the list. Yeah. Got it. I mean, just give them whatever they want. Like it's a stick up. Just give them whatever they want and take them to Buffalo. He's a mafia type of player.
This is all Deshaun Watson's fault.
Let's move on. For me? Apologize for what?
He said he was gonna win MVP.
I said he's gonna win MVP. I said this was his year. He was gonna win. I said the whole.
He didn't deserve it.
You kept messaging me saying, "You sure they Lamar Jackson?" I said it's gonna be the year he gets it. You know that. Thank you, brothers. All right, we gonna move on to the boxing ring there, Coach. After multiple stops and starts, and a random Jake Paul rumor that came out of nowhere, Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez is back on the Saudi Arabian hedge fund. Has come to save us all again in the boxing realm. So shout out to them for making this happen. This will be the first boxing event in Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium. This is a 71,000 seater, which hosted the Super Bowl a couple of years, last year, at its peak capacity. Is this the matchup that we need, Coach?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. We've been waiting for a while now for this. We always heard rumblings that they may fight, they should fight, and it was always not happen. They always wind up matching up somebody else. So this is the fight that we need to see. It's a 4-fight deal.
Yeah,
4 fights.
It's a 4-fight deal. The Canelo.
Oh, I'm
signed.
saying 4 other. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
With the
yeah.
what they called him.
I'm not gonna mispronounce it.
Yeah,
So,
extensively.
His Excellency, stepped in and saved the world again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did all that.
Yeah.
He
Basically, there was a fight. The Jake Paul money
Right.
was on the table.
Mhm.
Canelo was going to sign.
Mhm.
The Saudi Arabian hedge fund stepped in and said, "Nah, dog. Canelo only," and went to Twitter about it too, J-Ho, and said Canelo only fights real fighters.
Yeah.
And he only fights in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, and this will be the second fight because his first fight will take place in May,
Yeah.
and it'll be against William Skull, and basically getting ready for that, and then the Terence Crawford fight will happen late in September.
Yeah, but Canelo is now going to get $150 million to fight. I'll fight anybody for $150 million.
Make it work.
I ain't
Yeah.
saying Terence Crawford probably get close to 100.
Yeah.
But the weight discrepancy is so weird to me because you're looking at a person like Alvarez, who is a champion at 175.
Yeah.
Crawford is an undisputed champion, has a chance to go up in 5
Yeah.
divisions at 147.
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
It's a lot.
That's a big jump.
It's a desperation fight for Terence Crawford.
Ooh.
Because you just think he 145,
Yeah.
go up to 170.
Well, that's what he fight at. He probably walk around at 165.
So what's he gonna fight in this one at?
Got to be at least 170.
I think they're gonna have about 170.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So he's overmatched, and Canelo's the better fighter. But
We don't know
I
that.
don't know if he's the better
We don't know.
fighter. Though.
He might hit harder.
Yeah.
he might.
I don't think
Well,
he.
you hit harder. That
They don't always get you there.
and here's the thing. But
Mike Tyson hit harder than Evander Holyfield. And Evander,
He whooped Joe Louis' ass. He whooped Joe Louis' ass.
But the money, you couldn't turn down the money.
Yeah, he can't.
Where else Terence Crawford gonna get that kind of money at? Who fighting who?
Nobody.
Nobody. Especially now that Errol Spence can't see out his damn eye. No.
That's so sad.
That's sad.
You gotta go get.
You had to bring it up, bro.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
You finished, Jeff?
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Okay,
Go do your
let's get
thing.
to it.
Yeah.
All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk about the NFL survey. From an organized team activities through the end of the regular season's reporters from the AP, Jeff's favorite publication, covered the NFL, spoke to more than 65 players of African-American descent from 25 teams to gather their thoughts on the current state of black coaches in the NFL. The players were asked 3 survey questions, guys. The first one was, do you want to be an NFL head coach one day? 25 said yes, 40 said no, 1 said not sure. Were you discouraged or disappointed by the current number of NFL head coaches who are black? 7 entering the season in 2024. 23 said yes, 37 said no, 4 said not sure. And the final one was, are you encouraged by the number of black coaches hired last offseason? 3 equaling the most since 2000. 54 said yes, no said 4, not sure was 1 vote. What are your thoughts on the survey results, guys? What you got, Weezy? First things first.
Not sure what's the correct answer because they might be anonymous votes, but they'll find out who's voting on who. But these guys are trying to go on the radar and say their jobs. That's all that is. The voting. Seven black coaches in the NFL right now is 7 head black coaches, right?
Somebody got fired. AP got fired. Somebody else got fired.
But that's major headway from
Yeah.
what we used to have.
Yeah, it's more than we had, but
yeah,
you got 6 up top of my
we got
head.
6 off top of it. Yeah, for sure.
Detroit Lions coach.
You talking about head coach?
No. Well, he's talking about the guy a gig now. Yes.
Yeah.
Aaron Glenn is
Yeah.
the head coach.
Yeah.
In New York now. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Go ahead, Wish.
Oh, that's 7 head coaches is.
It's 32 NFL teams.
I understand, but it used to be Tony Dungy. Used to be the only standing tired.
Yeah, I'm saying that. I mean, there's one guy that ain't never left, Mike
Romeo
Tomlin.
Crennel.
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah. And then, so I wouldn't say, I mean, I'm ready to get to a point where it's 50-50. Like, let's just be real, guys. 32 NFL teams, there's only 7, and 1 just got fired. I wouldn't say that's an encouraging number that there's 25 white coaches to 7 black.
Not to get too granular, and I worked in market research a long time, and these surveys can be skewed
They can.
because you're asking someone, do you feel positively about 3 new hires when regionally or previously it was 0. It was 0. So 3 may seem like a lot, but because you're comparing it to 0. And I understand what Jehovah's saying too. Like, why couldn't it be a 50-50 split? You see what the NBA looks like, and I know the NBA may be a little more skewed to African Americans than the NFL based off sheer numbers. But if you look at the higher population of your players, why wouldn't you want representation to your players to look like them? Like that's just makes more
It's
sense.
just a-
And one of those coaches, Mike McDaniel, y'all. So I mean, he logic.
I mean, you know,
yeah, it's just a slow trajectory.
That's no. Go
It's
ahead.
a slow trajectory.
I think there is some truth to what Weezy's trying to say there, though. Like there has been some improvement. Not saying it's something to throw a party about, but it has been some improvement. Though.
We know we went down a number because whatchamacallit got fired too. What's the coach who was in New England? Gerard Mayo. Yeah. So we down to 6.
But we are down to 6 from Romeo Crennel and Tony Dungy.
Bro, so
or
we
Mike
happy-
Tomlin and what's my man Caldwell.
So
and
you're
that was
saying
it.
we're happy from 3 per se,
We're happy.
and we're to 6, so we doubled that. Ooh,
I'm not saying okay. No, not saying again.
Because-
We don't throw a party at it, but we rather have 6 than 3.
Because I've already said. I mean, I've already been telling people.
by the way.
I've already been telling people
Points from Mike.
what they don't like now, but they can't do nothing about it, is the black quarterbacks.
Yeah,
We stepping on the head with black quarterbacks.
14 black quarterbacks to start. So,
Start. I mean,
yeah.
It's the start of 2 things can be true.
Yeah.
That's what we're going at. But because you would think with as many black coordinators that we have in the league, and we've seen them be successful at the position, that you would think you would have more than 6 or 7 head coaches.
That's all I'm saying.
And it'll happen eventually. Just like we went through this with the black quarterbacks, like Weezy mentioned. It was 2 quarterbacks, and then it went to 4 black quarterbacks, and then it turned to 8, and then you got 16. So we'll get there eventually. It's just taking longer than it should. That's the problem.
Aaron Brooks and Sean King.
And Dante Culpepper.
Dante Culpepper getting his roll on.
and some of them ain't trying to help us.
Yeah, well,
Some of them get jobs.
all right.
but
Some of them get jobs. Man, he ain't helping us.
yeah, but
Antonio Pierce didn't help us.
Antonio Pierce helped. He was in a bad spot. He's in a
Give him a
bad
chance,
spot.
man.
Now, Gerard Mayo didn't help us.
They didn't give him a chance either, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We just need opportunity as black people. That's it.
Mhm.
The black coaches that are capable, they should be in a situation where they should get the gigs. Because good coaches are good coaches. I don't care if they're white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever the case may be. So I feel like a person like D'Amico Ryans kind of changing the mold of what a coach looks like at the head coach position, showing that you can be successful as a player and then turn around and be successful as a coach. But it's not like one or the other. I think we have to find out more ways to get more guys. Eric Bieniemy should have been on his 2nd job in the NFL right now. He should have a head coaching job. Don't make any sense.
He in a bad spot.
And you know what I'm saying? So he just keeps getting looked over. You don't get a lot of these guys that are in college that are head coaches. I think Marcus Freeman will end up being an NFL coach. Absolutely. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a head NFL coach. But we got Raheem Morris still who's doing a good job. So, yeah, but I'm saying the league is 70% black guys. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
So you want to
No, I don't want it to be 70. I just wanted to, let's get to,
you want to be 50-50.
let's at least get to 15, 16. That's it. That's it. I mean, why not?
Right. Yeah.
That's a lot of fried fish.
Oh man, see what I'm saying? Can we go to halftime, please? Can we go to halftime, please? Let's go to halftime, man.
Full Sport Press.
Hey, it's your man, Coach Locke. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Full Sport Press podcast every Monday, wherever you stream your podcast episodes. Like I always say, get a drummer song.
Revolution will be podcasted.
Halftime. It is the FSP or Full Sport Press,
Powered by.
powered by the Full Sport Press.
Powered by.
FSP,
Fueled by.
the land of the golden sunshine.
Nah.
The NBA top 7 power rankings. Let's get it going, Coach Locke. At number 7, they just keep on winning. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Hey man, they play defense. They play team defense. They slide, switch everything, get all in your face, and they're just going to get better because Chet is on his way back. They're gonna be a tough out. At number 6, winners of 4 of their last 5. Somehow got 3 All-Stars, cameraman. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Shout out to them. Also, winners of 4 of 4. They had a tough loss to the Luka-less Mavs, though. I don't know how they did this. The Boston Celtics are at number 5. Shout out to them. Still playing with their food. Still got the best tandem in the NBA. Still probably have the best up and down 1 through 12 roster in the NBA. But we all know this team, for some reason, just does not want to dominate as well as they could, because 70 wins, it should have been in play for them this year. But it's okay. It matters in playoff time, and it's all good. Moving on. Weezy's going to like this one. At number 4, the Los Angeles Lakers.
42.
Huh?
42 years old, still hoop.
We're going to talk about that. 4 straight. 8 of their last 9, cameraman. You're talking about one game. Bron has went to the skin fade, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in his career. Since going to the skin fade, he is acting different on the basketball court. As Weezy said, had 42 as a 40-year-old man, and they also snapped the Knicks' 5-game winning streak. Shout out to the Lakers. Top of the top. And number 3, the Grizzlies. 4 straight, 8 of their last 9. Shout out to them. Shout out to Jaren Jackson. He know that contract is coming up, and he's about to get paid.
Trip.
He's about to get paid.
He could be an All-NBA guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. They are a fun team to watch. Still have that great atmosphere in Memphis, and Ja, and they're just fun to watch, man. And number 2, the Denver Nuggets. 5 straight wins. Michael Porter. Look at Michael Porter Jr.
Staying pat with the trade deadline. No trade.
He did. Here's why I think that happened. Over the last 4 games, J-Ho, he's averaging over 30 points a game.
He was going crazy.
You're going crazy. And that's literally
That's all they asked him to do.
Denver needs from him.
Yeah. That's a lot, though.
I mean, 25.
It's not hard to get 30.
20 average. He can give you a consistent 23 points a game. That's all Denver needs.
Boy, if I had a player to go get 30 years, 5 straight games for the Tennessee State Tigers, boy, do you know how happy I would be? I would be sitting in them seats a lot more relaxed.
Can he give us 20? Can he get us? My goodness, can he give Denver 23 points a game?
That's us. That's you. For sure.
That's
That's
And here's a surprise team of the second half of this part of the season. The Portland Trailblazers are in
them boys cooking right now for no reason.
6 doggone straight wins for no reason.
Yeah.
Still ain't even in the playoffs. I mean, the play.
They said the Portland Trailblazers won 10 of their last 11 for no apparent reason.
Shout out to Scoop.
Shout out to Scoop, man.
But
shout out to Anthony Simons.
Shout out to Anthony Simons.
They staying pat in Portland.
Yeah.
No trade deadline moves.
No moves.
For no apparent reason.
For none at all.
Just vibes.
Just all vibes.
Kept Chauncey's job, though.
Kept Chauncey employed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But, man, shout out to the Portland Trailblazers. Our
right.
number 1 seed this week in the FSP Top 7 Power Rankings. You guys ready for the second half?
I made that one platinum for you, Jeff.
Shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you.
Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcast. Revolution will be podcast. Second half, the 2025 NBA trade deadline winners and losers. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
It's your man, Coach Lock.
Coach, the 2025 NBA trade deadline ended at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday, February the 6th, 2025. And I don't think there's ever been a more entertaining, dramatic, and meaningful trade deadline in the history of the entire NBA. In all, this trade deadline week saw 63 players being moved. And that is an all-time record. 8 All-Stars got traded. That is also an all-time record. With seemingly everyone who matters now playing for a different team, we're here to discuss the biggest winners and losers of this year's trade deadline. First things first are said winners. Who do we kick things off with? Jeffrey.
Oh, man. No, they are the losers. I'll get to them later. They are losers, Jack. I'll get to the easy one, get the easy one out the way. Rob Pelinka, the ski mask way, baby. That's how you get over. That is how you get over.
Is that the biggest fleece in NBA here?
It's biggest fleece ever. And the thing about it is, no, this
Pau Gasol for the remains of it might have been rights for his brother.
He overcharged for what they did to the Chris Paul deal.
But the Lakers got 2 championships out of Pau Gasol.
They gonna have 10 years of Luka.
That's true.
10 years of Luka for no disrespect to AD.
Yeah.
But there's no way you trade Luka for just Anthony Davis and 1 pick. That's it.
That's true.
1 first-round pick. You got to get more than that. And then but we'll talk about more what Rob Pelinka pulled off in this trade deadline. But that right there, getting it started on a Saturday evening when everyone thought they were hacked when they got those alerts.
It was 11:45.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're right. It was Saturday night. You're right.
Yeah,
I woke up.
nobody.
I was knocked out. Fell asleep on the doggone boxing match. Shout out to Benavidez. But yeah.
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 What you got, Weezy?
Yeah.
Your first one.
Oh, I was just
You
talking
still on
about
top of this? Yeah, let's do
The
it.
thing about the Rob Pelinka thing is, I mean, once you get that phone call, you don't hang up until you make that deal. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Don't hang up.
Nah, stay on my phone.
Yeah, that's just like somebody call you and say, "Hey, man, I got some shoe,
Tread lightly.
you know,
Tread lightly.
what's the shoe you want? What's the shoe you
Oh
want?"
yeah. The bread 85.
Band
Yeah,
85.
just-
Yeah, yes, I got them for $300. What you gonna do?
I'm on my way.
I'm on the way. Yeah, because they retail for $250.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then,
Right.
then the resale is for thousands.
Yeah.
So you just, I guess, you pay the size and offerings.
Okay, guys, what about this? Let's just, since we're talking about Rob Pelinka,
Talk about it.
is this the first time that we've ever seen a team trade in spite of LeBron James? No contact with LeBron James about this.
Yes.
That's one of my losers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the first time.
That's one of my losers.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true though.
I-
I really don't.
They
think
set up
that's
for the
true.
future. This ain't got nothing to do with LeBron.
It ain't got nothing to do with LeBron, but you can't tell me right now that LeBron just
No, he's happy. He's fine.
he's fine
not,
with it.
He's not happy because he love AD.
he love AD, but y'all really think he knew nothing about
I
it?
don't think
he
he
knew
knew
that.
I think it happened so fast.
I
I think
yep.
Pelinka got a call. And he said, "You want you want to give up who?"
I gotta
Well,
take
who?
care. I gotta take
And
care
he
of
did it
myself.
right.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
He didn't call anybody. He just was making it happen and he said, "Hey, y'all, guess what? I just pulled off."
A 25-year-old trade for a 32-year-old.
Just on paper, that's crazy.
And
That's
because
crazy.
if you rob, you don't want to call LeBron and LeBron be like, "Nah, I don't really want to
You
do
don't
that."
Call rich.
Yeah, you don't want to
You
do
don't
that.
want to get Rich Paul.
Yeah, you want
No,
to go on and make
he
it
didn't
happen.
know either
Nobody knew
because he had a no trade clause, so you can just do it out. In
Yeah, he didn't have no trade.
Yeah.
So,
he
the
didn't.
agent, so by the time he called Rich Paul, he said let him know. Hey,
Rich Paul found out with everybody else.
Yeah.
They said they let him know like right before it was about to happen. That you got to let the agent know
That's
right
crazy.
before. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's nuts.
But
yeah.
if you hear, the reason why I say people gonna say, I have people that hit me up throughout this whole ordeal saying, "Well, it really wasn't that bad of a trade. If you think about it, they got AD. Yes, the Mavericks are going to be fine. And we'll talk about them in a minute.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if I call you to make a trade and I'm asking for multiple picks
Yeah.
and Anthony Davis and pick swaps and all these other things, and I walk away with just Anthony Davis and one, I lost that deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gave you
the things with the
generational
Mavericks,
play.
it's got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Mavericks even wanted Dalton Connect and they didn't even get DK out of it. So.
Yeah, it's got to work.
Yeah. Give me your first winner, Weezy.
My first win is Kyle Kuzma making it out the hood.
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma he got out the hood.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we are.
My first winner
Yeah, we are.
is the. You feel bad for Kuz?
Kuz?
Yeah, he do got to work. Yeah, the lights is bright. We're gonna talk about that. My first winner, Golden State Warriors. Desperate times, guys call for desperate measures, and the Warriors wanted to keep Steph Curry happy. Wanted to keep him relevant as far as contending in his prime, the end of his prime, but a prime nevertheless. It's a good start. I mean, you don't have to mortgage your future. You still got Kuminga. You still got Pods. Still even kept Moses Moody in all of this. They're still around. And above all, I think this is the most talented teammate Steph has had since Kevin Durant. Yep. Today. Today.
And,
Yeah.
and what this does is, this might be the best. This might be a better trade than Luka.
No.
Well, for right now today, because if they
Yeah,
get
for
to the-
today.
if they get in the playoffs, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it is
Because
because
we know what Jimmy does in the playoffs.
and that's it. Yep, he impacts winning so many different ways, and it's gonna make Steph's life so much easier. So yeah, I agree with
They
that.
just got to get there.
Yeah, I
Just
gotta
gotta
get
get
there.
Yeah,
They got to get there.
give me your first winner, Coach.
Well, I went to Cleveland Cavs.
Let's talk about it.
They got DeAndre Hunter, who's averaging a career high 19 points right now.
Yep.
Gives them another wing that can guard. Because like we
Yep.
always talk about on the show, the Cavs were small with the two guards with Darius Garland
Infants.
and
Every
Down-
time Josh get the ball in the post, I say, you got a baby on you. Get that kid out of the street, Josh. Get him out of the street.
he do be having babies on him
Yeah,
too.
infants.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good out double team too, man. Yeah. My bad. My bad.
But yeah, he's playing his best ball right now. So with the Cavs already in position and one of the favorites to win
Yeah.
the finals and make it to the finals, this just
Solidifies.
Yeah, it elevates them a little
Yeah.
higher.
anytime you can get an upgrade at the wing position, and you got a person, no disrespect to Karis LeVert, but he wasn't defending anybody like that. And on top of that, now you bring in a guy with on top of a great offense. Now somebody's gonna have to guard him, and on top of that, he's gonna guard Jaylen Brown or Tatum. So now there's another one. There's always Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So they don't have anybody to guard the other one. But in turn, this helps them out. And I think now with the piece of DeAndre Hunter, I think they're a legitimate cameraman threat in the Eastern Conference. I really do. This solidified.
That was a playoff move.
That
was a playoff move.
for real.
So because they were already good enough for the regular season. That was a playoff move. That's an Eastern Conference Finals move.
Absolutely.
It should be anyway.
Yeah, you should think. Jeff, give me another winner, big dog.
All right. So try not to take the low hanging fruits here. So I'll go with the Toronto Raptors.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You go pick up BI, and what you did was you allowed your team to now, with Scotty Barnes, with BI, with Young Grady, and you get Young Grady.
GD, man.
Young child of GD, Young Grady. You know what I'm saying? You have your team, and you have another guy that gets a buck.
Grady Dick.
There you go. Yeah. You know, I like Dick from Kansas.
That's crazy.
Insane. Yeah, but no, I like that move. I just like Brandon Ingram getting out of New Orleans. New Orleans is a loser later on.
That's the only thing we can say.
Yeah.
Give me another winner, Weezy.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Spurs.
There you go.
Yeah, let's talk about
DeAndre Fox. I think one of y'all called it last week. I don't know who was it. They said the perfect move for him to go to the Spurs. It was somebody on the show called it last week. I don't want to know.
I don't know who it was, but I mean, that's the only place he wanted to go, Jeff.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't saying I got called out of the thin air. Like, yeah.
And that was that's a big boy move.
Yeah. Give me one, coach.
Oh, I had the Spurs as well.
Let's talk about it then.
They didn't have to get rid of their lottery picks.
Yeah.
They were able to retain most of their valuable future draft picks, and you put him with the young Wembanyama, it just breeds process of success because you have the two young guys now. Because Darren Fox is still young.
Yep.
Wembanyama's just in his second year.
Yep.
You still have future draft picks to draft more young kids to go along with the team.
Yep.
So it's setting your team up for the future.
To make that trade, and Jeff, you took the words right out of my mouth. You keep Devin Vassell, you keep Keldon Johnson and Sochan,
Stephon Castle,
and Castle. Yeah, they wouldn't. They didn't even think about it. So in turn, you keep those guys, and then you have CP there to kind of steady the ship. This is a good team, man. This is a really good team. Great move. I agree with that one as well. My next winner is Richard Eugene Paul. Hey, man. Hey, dog. Okay. Now, 2 months ago, Jimmy Butler demanded a trade, and Bernie Lee is his representation. They've been in the mud, fighting. They've been saying that Jimmy threatened Pat Riley. Pat Riley cried about it.
Yeah.
They still going back and forth to this day.
Yeah.
Rich Paul, 6 days ago, y'all said, hey, my player wants out of Sacramento. It would be in the best interest of you guys to trade him to where he wants to go.
Yeah.
No other teams need to really get in the mud with us. We only really want to go to two places, Houston, which is his hometown, or San Antonio. Yeah. He goes 6 days and makes it done, dude. That is representation.
That's how you do it.
That is an agent.
That's why you pay him.
And that's why you go to Clutch. Yeah. Because look at this. Look what Trae Young is going through right now. Look what Jimmy Butler went through. Look what Brandon Ingram just went through. It was a situation where Brandon Ingram is represented by Clutch now. Yeah. You know what he said? All right, well, I'm not re-signing here. Yeah. And we're going to talk about that. That's why I think they're a loser, because he's not re-signing in Toronto. It was a dumb trade.
Here's the thing that Rich Paul has done.
He's cold, man.
That he didn't change the whole spectrum when it comes to agent. He comes in, he say, all right, where do you want to go? I want to go here or here. All right, that's what we're going to tell you. If there's no plan B, he doesn't say, all right, well, if you can't go there, I know I can get you here. Is that a possibility? Yeah. No, where do you want to go? No, we're going here or here. And because he know his players speak for themselves.
Come on, man.
The talent speak for itself. I think it's a bad thing for the leagues because they can't stop that.
It's
now,
player empowerment.
It's player empowerment. They can't
Yeah.
stop that now, but you got to congratulate. You got to put him on the pedestal for doing that.
Bro. Now, this is what I'm trying to tell you. One of the biggest scammers in the world. But in turn, I mean, listen, hey,
You does his job good.
hey, man, does his job one of the best they've ever done. When I seen AD say, nah, I'm only playing in LA and he's in LA, bro, like, if you are a basketball player, how do you go to anywhere else for representation?
But
This
he,
doesn't make any
but
sense.
he also, we can't forget, he also had the biggest player in the world come to him and say, "Let me be my agent in his prime."
Yeah. Nah,
he's
it
the
go- it can't-
hit the Powerball 3 times with
Rich
LeBron
Paul
James.
is not Rich Paul without LeBron. He knows
Oh,
that.
yeah. He hit
But the
Powerball.
way they, bro, look what he doing for Asia Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Shout out to that shoe.
Come on, man.
Shout out to her shoe.
Oh.
That shoe tough.
Shoot
The
tough.
rollout has been great.
Yeah. Shoe tough.
And the shoe don't even come out to me.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
man.
what's
I need
crazy.
them.
Yeah, give me another winner, coach.
Jimmy Butler.
Okay, Jimmy.
Not necessarily just he's got out of Miami to go to Golden State, but the fact that he got a 2-year, $100 million deal out of it. Jimmy Butler ain't no young pup.
Man.
He's 35 years old, man, and he missed the average of 20 games a season for the last 5 years. So it's saying he's only gonna play 62 games in a regular season. But for him to get $60 million almost a year for those 2 years,
Yeah, it's crazy.
that's a winner for me.
Yeah.
I say here first and say, I said, man, Jimmy ain't gonna go to no contender for $50 million a year. He did it.
He got 60.
Got 55.
Did it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Got another winner, Jeff?
I got a couple more.
Okay.
Got the Sacramento Kings. I get it. De'Aaron, no. Hear me out.
I'm with you, Jeff.
Yeah,
I got you.
De'Aaron Fox is De'Aaron Fox. No, him going to San Antonio was a great move. Probably the best trade of the weekend, if we're being honest. But the Kings still got Zach LaVine, all-star caliber player, a better three-point shooter than De'Aaron Fox. Pair him back up with DeMar DeRozan, and pair them up with Sabonis, who is a better version of Big Voos in Chicago, and they're recreating their move. And you get to put Malik Monk as your starting point guard, as your floor general. But here's the cold thing about it, coach. They also got 3 first-round picks and 4 seconds out of the deal. So they got enough picks and enough movement to put players around, because you're going to build around Sabonis. They're good for right now, and they also made future moves. I like that by Sacramento.
Who'd you say?
I think
Nah, they
Levine-
play good together, though.
Yeah, Levine got
Yeah.
a better trade ball, too.
Levine and DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, they play well together. They really do. And they like playing with each other. Pause. Jesus Christ. My last winner is Adam Silver. And he is nobody's talking about the Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody has been talking about the NBA.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl is the Super Bowl.
Super
The
Bowl's
biggest event, but it's 2 weeks in between that.
That's the problem.
And that's where they messed up, because they gave the NBA a week of just shining. And it's, man, those people that were saying that the NBA had a reason that they were tanking and the WNBA is about to surpass them in viewership, that ain't happening now. I tell you what, a few days ago there were conceivably maybe 4, maybe 5 teams that can basically compete for a title. I think that number's up to maybe 7 or 8 now, due to a lot of these trades. And it feels more like a rite of passage for the NBA to get the respect that they're deserving, because this is great. It was great to see this week.
I like it.
Yeah. And he tired. Sean
He had to work.
Yeah,
He had to work.
Dog tired.
It's his first one.
Yeah.
It's his first one by itself. It's his first one by itself.
Y'all ready to get to the losers?
Don't sleep on the Charlotte Hornets. Don't sleep.
Hey, I ain't be real, Jeff. I haven't agreed with one of your winners. The Charlotte Hornets. How?
Hear me
They
out.
don't even have a center. You know who their center is?
Can I finish?
You play the 5 for the Charlotte
That's fine.
Hornets.
I'm not talking about this year. This year's done. Brandon's out. LaMelo's probably done. This year's done. But now you have LaMelo Ball. You have Brandon Miller. You have Dalton Connect. A 3-point shooter with 2 ball dominant players that get their own shot, and they need a shooter. Now he gets to play in the starting lineup starting next year. That team, mark my words.
Yeah.
I don't think that
He
team
guard, though.
Who
Who they gonna guard?
Yeah, they'll score 240 points a game.
And
Then-
give up 241.
Yeah, 258.
Watch what I tell you. And they have the pieces after this trade to go get to go get a free agent.
Damn.
Dog.
Are they a playoff team, Jim?
Next
next
year?
year?
Not this year. Hell,
Next
next year.
Put on the board.
Healthy.
Put on the
Next
board.
year they are a play-in team. Play-in.
Oh shit.
Play-in.
Yeah.
Play-in.
Put it
Not
on the
1
board.
through 6, but they're 8 through
Man.
8 through
Put it on
12.
the board though.
Put them on. They're play-in.
Got him.
Yeah.
Got him lying in the same. Y'all got him.
Got it. Not this year.
No, that's what
25, 26.
Got him with.
Play-in.
Got him
25,
with.
26.
Baited it. Oh, baited it.
That was a good move, y'all.
Man, that was terrible.
Getting Dalton Connect.
No, he can't play.
Man.
I told you that boy could play.
Man,
JJ Redick said, man, he hadn't been playing.
It's
It's like 8 minutes.
but it's the reason why they didn't want to. They
He
didn't
can't
want.
defend.
It's the reason why they didn't want to give him up in the Luka trade. They didn't want to give him up.
No, because they knew they were going to have to get another piece. He was their most valuable asset.
Exactly.
Because because the film ain't out on him. He can't play. And let me tell you something. If he could play, they wouldn't have got rid of him.
they had to get rid of him. They don't have. It's about not playing any defense. They don't have any defense in LA right now.
Yes, they do.
Who? Vanderbilt.
Oh, Dorian Finney-Smith. Sliding.
Vanderbilt sliding too though.
Yeah, Vando. I'm just talking. He just said
Vanderbilt.
Vando slides.
I give you Vanderbilt.
Dorian Finney-Smith is a 3-and-D guy. Coach, give me your first loser.
My first loser is Chris Middleton.
Oh God.
Just a few years ago, man, he was helping the Bucks win an NBA title. Now he's going to one of the worst teams in NBA history. It's going to look real weird seeing him in a Washington Wizards jersey. And to wake up to go from playing alongside a Giannis Antetokounmpo and this Milwaukee Bucks team that still can be promising to one of the worst teams in NBA history, it's a loser.
Do you think he plays for the Washington? Or do you think he go to buyout market?
Buyout.
Do you think Middleton goes buyout?
He going to try to go buyout.
Yeah, that's terrible.
There's no way Washington we waste their time on him. Like
Yeah, that's
they just need vibes. They just all vibes in Washington.
Yeah, no, man, never mind. What you got, Weezy? Give me your first loser.
Dennis Schroeder.
And he got traded
Oh,
7
yeah.
For
times.
sure.
That's
He done completed the rainbow.
that.
PJ
No, I'm saying
I thought
that's
you
your
finna
boy.
say that's my man.
That's your boy. That's his one mess up.
Steph?
Rich Carter.
Rich
Rich
Paul?
Paul.
He ain't got nothing to do with Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, he didn't tell me he turned down the 71 with him.
Nah, that was Nerlens Noel.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Rich.
Nah.
Schroeder allegedly turned that money down with the Lakers the first time.
Yeah,
But I don't think he was clutch.
Rich,
at that
yeah,
time.
he ain't never been represented by him.
Yes, he wasn't clutch.
Nah.
Oh.
Dennis Schroeder, no.
Okay, well,
He has he got soccer represented.
Well, anyways, yeah. Whoever's representing him, he need to get rid of him
That boy been trading.
because here's the thing.
I'm about to say something about the way.
He was.
Yeah, it's a long season for him right now.
It is. It's like
He
lost
need,
the
he need,
foul thing.
he can't wait to the Olympics and the FIBAs.
Yes,
The
sir.
Olympic
He be
Schroeder
good.
and
He be
FIBA
good.
Schroeder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Him and Bogdanovich, the coldest Olympic player.
Man.
My first loser is the Phoenix Suns, man.
Mhm.
There we go.
There you go.
Trading Kevin Durant should have been the end all be all because Brad Bill's like, hey, unless you trade me to where I want to go, I ain't going.
Mm-hmm.
So not getting anything done with a person like KD, because that's your only viable piece. You're not getting rid of Book. Book's still in his prime. So KD is a piece that people want. Trade him to Minnesota. Make something happen. Get anything. But to be 25-25, 10th in the West, and now he's mad because I can't believe you even thinking that you're going to trade me
Mm-hmm.
after I came here and I got people to think about coming to Phoenix again.
I'm telling you.
Bro, they got 3 guys in that locker room that is upset for 3 different reasons. And I'm telling you, Book is gone at the end of this year.
Ship be sinking.
It's over with.
Ship be sinking.
I'm about ready to put Brad Bill over there with Paul George. I'm about ready to put him in that category.
His body, he got football body.
That category that that he just ain't that good.
He ain't that good. I can dig it.
He ain't that good.
There's some youngins that'll fight you to the death about Paul George, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
one of them.
No, I'm not saying Paul George ain't good, but Paul George is not the answer. He ain't the all right, man. This my mom. He ain't my one piece away.
Yeah.
He's not.
That's three straight teams. He been that one piece, and it ain't
working.
beast.
Mm-mm.
It ain't
It ain't feast. Come on, Coach. Give me a loser.
I had the Suns as well.
Okay.
For the main reason for me was
Chaos.
you can't talk about trading a Hall of Famer and he has no clue about it.
Nah.
You got to at least let him know that you talking about shopping him around or putting
You
him
should
out
have put him
there.
back with his old work.
Right. Like, what are we doing?
I want to go back to the old work. Oh.
So for that reason,
Go back a hole.
I had the Suns as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Come on now.
Come on, y'all.
Come on, man.
I'm just,
Come on
Come
now.
on now.
I'm saying.
now.
I'm just saying.
Come on, Jeff. When you got your losers, Jeff.
Yeah, all right. We took a turn.
Right.
One
Quick.
time?
Quick. Oh, we still turning. When you turning. You turn. ain't no U-turns on my block.
Hey,
All right.
saying.
My first loser is the Atlanta Hawks as a record label, a staff, and a crew.
That's terrible.
My God, Atlanta. What they are doing to Trae Young
Malpractice.
is malpractice. You need to lose your degrees,
Yeah.
your law license, anything that you have to own a franchise. What the Hawks are doing, this is about as bad as trading Dominique Wilkins for Danny Manning
That's
when
bad.
you were number one in the East.
And he mad
Now, that
because
must be the worst.
yeah, that was bad. But I'm telling you, and he wanted to go to San Antonio.
Trae Young.
He really wanted to go to San Antonio. And then who Rich Paul said, oh no. No. We finna put it out there
Yeah.
that this kid wants to go there instead and made it happen, dude. That's
I'm
man.
thinking they're gonna make Trae Young like a Megatron Barry Sanders. They're gonna make him retire early.
Nah, he ain't gonna retire early, but he's gonna go somewhere and I hate that too. Cause now he can't go to LA. He was gonna want to go to two places.
Yeah.
LA.
Because everybody wants to go to
He's
San
from
Antonio.
OKC, so
Yeah.
he wanted to go. He's never gonna go to
Never
OKC.
gonna- They don't need you. Yeah,
And then or either San
San Antonio. San Antonio. Who wouldn't want to go to San Antonio right now?
Yeah.
Like
at a
come on.
point guard.
Yeah, if you a point guard or a 3-and-D person that didn't guess where to go, man, that's love
Perfect.
right there.
I hate that, man.
What they're doing in Atlanta should be studied. Like this is the trust the process was bad, but at least they knew what they were doing.
They don't know what they-
Atlanta has wasted that man's career, dog. That is insane.
ruining it because that boy averaged 25 and 11. I had people look at me in my face and say, "Never mind, I ain't finna go there." My next loser is the Toronto Raptors. Now, Jeff, you went on this long. It was very well put together, a soliloquy about the Raptors. But me and you, the only people in the world that think Brandon Ingram still has a chance to be an All-Star again. And if you're the Raptors, why would you do this? There's legitimate on-court concerns that him playing alongside Scotty Barnes and R.J. Barrett and the emergence of GD. You understand
Young
what I'm
Grady?
Yeah, young Grady. Man, anyway. But at the end of the year, there's a possibility who has great representation. I'm gonna holler at y'all, and then you get nothing out of it. The same way you got nothing for Fred VanVleet, same way you got nothing for Kyle Lowry. The team, they didn't get nothing. But I'm saying you could have traded them and got something.
It was what was left.
You
to
got
Kyle.
nothing.
It was what was left of Kyle Lowry.
Bro, no, this is when Kyle Lowry was still solid. And
No. Remember when he left last. Kyle
He left
Lowry
last. But what I'm saying is people were trying to trade for him the year that they lost.
Oh, okay, I got you. They should have traded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get rid of him in this situation. Now you got him, and now you can only hope for a sign and trade. Man, I don't know what Masai Ujiri is doing, but
He don't know.
that was a bad trade.
Okay,
You get nothing.
but hear me out. When was the last time they made a trade for a all-star caliber player that was on a 1-year deal?
It was Kawhi Leonard
And how did that turn out?
because they had Kyle Lowry, they had Fred VanVleet, and they had all these pieces.
But how did it turn out?
Pascal.
You got R.J. Barrett, young Grady, Scotty Barnes, the emerging Scotty Barnes. That's their
Plays
superstar.
point guard on that team.
Yeah,
IQ plays. He played it too, but
he's their guy.
They gave him $80 million.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
they starting five is IQ, R.J. Barrett,
Scotty,
Brandon Ingram,
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl, or the
Jakob
Bouchard
Poeltl.
Kirk. Yeah. Okay.
It's Jakob.
Jakob Poeltl.
Poeltl.
Yeah.
It's bad, y'all. That is bad.
Or that's a solid play.
That's not. No, it's not. They're gonna get that curbstone. Curbstone.
BTA.
Give me another loser, Weezy.
My loser is New York Knicks.
Why?
They didn't make a move.
They
I
didn't
think,
have to.
I think they needed a defender.
What they gonna do
They needed a defender.
on the wing?
Yes.
OG, Josh Hart. They can't get nobody. They done made all they trades.
They can't make another move.
They can't make no trade.
They might need.
I get what you're saying though. They do need some. Okay, Ben Simmons on the buyout market.
Ben Simmons out there.
But OG, that's what he do though.
That's what he do.
He don't want to score.
So, but they're saying he's gonna meet with the Rockets.
Oh
The
God,
Clippers.
no.
Don't go mess up their young. Don't mess.
I want to go with the Clippers.
Why would you want to go to the Rockets?
Because he want to hit.
They ain't got
Hey.
the backup four.
Go to the Clippers.
For what?
Go
Get
to
some
Clip-
film?
Go to the Clippers. The Clippers is his best place to
Film.
get to play meaningful basketball.
Where
Hey,
at?
come to the Lakers.
At the where?
At the backup four.
Go to the Lakers.
Or
They
their four. You got Harden, you got Kawhi at the 3, you got Norman Powell at the 2. Put him at the 4.
Why would you
and
go
my man's Zubac at the center.
Zoo.
Yeah. He's a defender. He's a playmaker. All you need him to do is rebound, get assists, and that's it.
Ain't good.
James Harden will shoot enough. James Harden and Norman Powell
shoot out the ball.
score enough where he
Out the
don't
ball.
have to shoot.
Yeah.
Did he get a max deal?
Yes.
some point he
$180 million. He was second team All NBA.
A couple.
No, 5 years ago.
He got
Right.
$180 million.
Yeah, $180 million. Yeah, this is last year of that contract.
He's
It's
he
done.
cut.
He's done.
He's going to
Yeah.
buyout market, bro.
My Knicks loses the Milwaukee Bucks. For Jeff eloquently put a lot of stuff about the Bucks. If the Bucks were, if anything happened to the Celtics and they might have got all the norovirus and they never played in the playoffs, they were a type of contender before the trade deadline. And then you go and get Kyle Kuzma as your 3-and-D guy. What? Now, I understand moving Chris Middleton because he had double ankle surgery. He's not himself anymore. But you're trading for a guy that needs shooters around him. Chris Middleton was a catch-and-shoot guy. Kyle Kuzma is a guy that has to score in space. He's one of the most, decorated scorers by getting in space and doing stuff. Bro, everybody around. Bobby Portis, stand and shoot. Brook Lopez, stand and shoot. Dame Lillard is now stand and shoot.
Brook Lopez still getting paid to play basketball.
I-
That's crazy.
I think they needed somebody I think they went for that pick just to somebody that can create their own shot.
That's it.
No, and that's what I'm saying. He can't create his own shot. He has to dribble like space.
Yeah.
And then they traded Marshawn Beauchamp for another guy that's worse than Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
Two worse guys as far as getting buckets in and catch and shoot situations. Kevin Porter Jr., Kyle Kuzma. You trade for both of them.
But that's gonna come in handy in the playoffs. Just because they're gonna lock down on Giannis and somebody just
Ain't nobody stopping Giannis.
no, but something. But they're gonna try to shut down the lane, and he's just gonna pop it out. Somebody gonna hit the open shot.
That's what I'm saying. Those guys can't catch and shoot.
Kuzma
They got to
championship-
dribble and shoot.
He got championship pedigree.
Dame for sure. Dame catch and shoot. That's what I'm saying. He got guys. He got Lopez, Dame catch and shoot, and he got Bobby Portis.
That's 3.
Those other guys need the ball and need to dribble and get past somebody, getting in space. I'm telling you, this is going to be disastrous.
You had to get something for Middleton though.
But
You couldn't let Middleton because you weren't gonna re-sign him.
I ain't lying.
You had to
You
get
can literally get anybody.
Nah.
This is space
Now,
ain't gonna be
I
bad.
will say
Space-
Kuzma's having his worst statistical year. But who wouldn't in that crap?
He done gave up.
He's a terrible rotational player, y'all. Terrible. Give me another loser, coach.
I have the Mavs
Okay.
coming up to run to the finals. You can't let your young star go like that.
Yeah.
And you also got rid of Quentin Grimes, a 2025 second rounder to Philadelphia for Caleb Martin. And Quentin Grimes is one of their young good players. Now, we can all look at this and say, if the Mavs make it back to the finals, it may have paid off, but AD ain't the young gun that he used to be.
Nah.
So
But they had
how long is that gonna last
2
with
years.
AD?
2 years.
When you have a young superstar like Luka Doncic, would have been
10 years.
there. You go, face of your franchise,
Yeah.
and you gave up a lot.
Yeah. That's two pieces that they trying to build around, and they unfortunately are a little long in the tooth. This is a 2-year.
2-year window.
It's a 2-year window.
Yeah.
Kyrie
And
matching alongside AD, and I think they'll trade and get one more person to start next year, and then Minnesota beat that team
Blow it
in
up.
6, and then it'll be over. With. AD gonna end up in Chicago, play back at home.
you have to go ahead, Wiz.
The whole thing, the one problem I got with Dallas is, all right, you made the move. You don't want to be here no more. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting my stuff, I'm gone. But now, all of a sudden, don't throw out my dirty laundry. Now I snore on my sleep. Now, don't talk about me when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? We done. And all of a sudden, now it wasn't no good no way. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Still did it. You feel me?
Still did it.
Still did.
I still did it.
Still did it.
Yeah,
You still did it too.
Ooh.
I was like, no, don't. I mean, we had fun.
You
But I'm
still did
gone.
it too. It's funny.
Yeah.
And made it.
Yeah, I got the New Orleans Pelicans, guys.
Okay, all right.
They didn't do anything wrong with the trade deadline. You get rid of Brandon Ingram because you don't want to pay him next year, but this team didn't even play a game with that starting.
That three.
And hell, CJ McCollum. You didn't get a game.
Yeah,
Zion,
B-
DeJounte,
and DeAndre.
and B.I.
It's crazy.
Wow.
So you don't really know what that would have looked like, but you can't wait to see because you're going to have to pay B.I.
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray is DeJounte Murray. And Zion, I'm telling you, what they should have did, and I've been saying this, talking to all my NBA people, the Lakers should have traded for Zion Williams. And then the Fat Boys are back, him and Luka.
Okay. Is it my turn? LeBron James power.
Wow.
The power is this move would have never happened to 35, 30, 28
Let's go.
That's true.
year old LeBron James.
Oh,
This was we let you get your son.
Mm-hmm.
we did.
We let you get your son.
Mm-hmm.
Now Pelinka said, now let me reinsert myself
And also,
as the head of this team.
you stay
Yeah.
and get this great exit,
Yeah.
and we're going to capitalize off this because LeBron's retirement is right close to $2 to $5 billion in income.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, yeah.
He
gonna that revenue.
What he gonna bring in? Yeah.
That farewell tour of him, the traveling LeBron search stadium.
Man, that's gonna
Yeah. Yeah. It
He's Mike the Bear game now. Bro,
was it this year or last year?
Nah, this year too.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be more than that,
They got him locked in.
bro.
And now LeBron is the cool thing about this is he has to be the blueprint for Luka. He has to show Luka how to be a
Pro.
more than a pro.
How to take care
How
of
to
your
be a
body.
superstar.
How to take
How
care of
to-
your body.
And
And it's
dependable.
not.
Yeah.
It's not just teach. It's just like, man, just here. Just watch what I do.
Yeah,
It ain't about, man, you got to do this. You got to do this. It's like,
but it's that, and
You
he's got to do
see
it for
it.
Luka, and he's got to do it for Mark Williams too.
Mhm.
Because at 23 years old, go and get that kid. What they gave up for him at center, the potential is there, especially with
He'll be
what
fine.
Luka brings to the table. But he got to stay healthy, Jay. He got to take care of himself.
He do, but I'm
Yeah.
saying now you still got pieces you can trade to go.
They don't have no picks.
No, you got Rui, and you can trade. You still got a pick. They still got one more pick. That 2030.
Oh,
They kept one.
Jesus.
So in turn, you trade that, and Rui and AR.
Bro.
Nah, you.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you go get Zion, and boy, I'm telling you, the disorderlies.
Zion couldn't play with LeBron on the same. They get each other way.
No, they wouldn't.
LeBron, Zion,
Not-
and
LeBron in 30, 35. This LeBron shooting logo
Yeah.
threes and stuff. He play on the wing now, bro.
Hey, listen, he different with that skin fade.
How many years LeBron got?
Left.
Now the rest of this year and next year, he done.
Mhm.
Absolutely done.
Yep. One more.
He done.
How? Wait.
No, period.
He gonna
Wait,
retire.
wait.
He's retired.
How far out is Bryce? Nah, I'm asking. I'm just asking.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
He'll be a senior.
He's a
No,
Bryce is a senior
he'll
this
be in
year.
Arizona next year.
Yeah, he's a senior.
Oh wait.
So
So Bryce is a senior right now.
yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna play 1 year of college.
Yes.
LeBron got 3 years.
No.
LeBron got 3 years.
No.
Cause what's the point of that? Because
No.
Bryce has a shot
No.
of actually being.
Bryce don't have a shot in hell to play in the
They said the same thing.
Said the same thing
That's
about
all
Bronny.
they-
But at least
Same
they
damn thing
put
about
Bronny as a McDonald's All-American. Bryce didn't even make McDonald's
Bro,
All-American.
he don't even start. It's Sierra
He
King.
made the McDonald's All-American this year.
Who?
The kid that was hurt.
Kyan Anthony?
Yes.
Yeah, but
He didn't
he
make
better though.
Kyan
well,
Anthony
he's-
better than him.
I'm not. Well, I'm just saying McDonald's
what I'm
All-American
trying to
is
tell
the end all be.
Bryce James, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Bryce James
a
didn't
second
even start in high school. At least Bronny started on his high school team.
The Lakers not doing that twice.
That'd
If
be
they
crazy.
hear
They
me
not
out.
doing
If
that
it is
He don't even have a real
farewell-
position.
If it's the farewell tour,
Ain't no.
What, they gonna pick him up free agent?
you give me both my sons and you get my last year, and all he needs is the last spot on the bench.
They
Don't
are-
do that.
Bronny already on the last spot.
The one next to Bronny. The
Ain't no more.
Man, nah.
That bitch to be
No,
right
it
next
ain't.
to Bronny every game.
No, it ain't.
I promise you, dude.
That was Dalton Connect.
And Connect was getting 15 to 20 minutes a game.
No, he wasn't.
When your man was out, the Connect was starting.
Bro, JJ said, I just don't know about Dalton. I ran a play for him. He didn't run the right play. He was so mad about
He's a
that.
rookie, JJ.
No. This is what I'm trying to tell you. No, if a play's ran for you, you know your plays, coach.
Yeah, but JJ,
People know they play.
JJ's
Play for you, you know your play.
JJ's he's a rookie coach too. He's overkill.
No, bro. If your play, if
JJ
I
got to
say,
relax.
You
I
know
say-
your
I
play.
say we running Weezy and you don't know how to run Weezy,
That's
you
not
finna
good.
get traded.
That's not good.
That's not
Tell
good.
you,
No,
he's a
no,
rookie
that's not
coach.
good.
That's
You
terrible.
don't know your play.
You got to know your play, but JJ got to relax too.
They said
He a little too high
dog,
strung.
they got one play. We're running your play, and he didn't know where to go on his
That's what I
play.
tell you about Charlotte.
Man, we'll see. And he got a chain too. That is, he do got a chain.
I
He
know.
got a chain.
I know.
He
Yeah.
Connect 4. He ain't even wearing number 4. That is another installment of Full Sport Press Podcast. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Now, tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend. To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Coach.
Get a drummer song.
Chill.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman. The Revolution will be podcast. We are out.
Shout out to
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.